Christians don't love God. This is something that they don't even realize. They do not love God. What they want is to be saved. See, they found themselves in this world that is very, very evil. Because this world is very, very evil. They found themselves in a world where they are really, really suffering and they want to be saved. And the Bible promised them that, you know what? This is temporary. All this is temporary. You just need to believe in God. Do what He says, and you might make it to a better place. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna make it to a better place. No, no, no. You might make it to a better place so that you will try very, very hard to please this God. Look, if you are conscious, you should understand how evil this is. It should be obvious to you that this is evil. Listen, you found yourself in a world that is evil, a very, very evil world. And you're told that the God that has created this evil world has created another world. And for you to make it to that world, you must believe that He exists. You must do what He says, and you're going to make it there. That is so damn evil. I mean, the amount of suffering that people go through. Some of them don't have a choice but to believe that there is this God and He's good. They don't really believe that it's good, but they have to pretend to believe that it's good because what can they do? If they pretend to believe that it's good, maybe He's going to allow them to go to heaven when they die. See, they want to be saved. They don't want to find themselves in a place that's worse than this place. Because we're told that, you know what, if you don't believe in this God, you're going to find yourself in a place that's worse than this. You think this is suffering? Nah, this is nothing compared to what you're going to experience if you don't accept this God. This is evil, man. So damn evil. Think of all the evil people that have ever walked this planet. There isn't anyone that's as evil as the Christian God. There isn't. If you hate Hitler, you don't love the Christian God. Even if you're Christian, if you hate Hitler, if you think Hitler is evil, you do not love the Christian God because he's worse. You just want to be saved. You don't know what to do. You don't know anything about yourself. You just find yourself in this world and you think, well, someone must have created this world. And the Bible tells you that, yeah, someone did create this world and He wants you to believe in Him. He wants you to worship Him. He wants you to have faith in Him. Even if you do not know Him, you don't have to know Him to have faith in Him. Just worship Him. Do what He says you should do, and you're gonna make it to heaven. You're gonna find yourself in a better place. You must also try to convince other people to worship Him. You must try to convince other people to believe in Him. You see, the more you do that, the better your chances of getting to heaven are going to be. It's crazy that people have convinced themselves that this God is good because of their desperation. They're so desperate that they're like, I mean, what can we do, man? What can we do? You know, this reminds me of this other movie that I watched starring Eddie Murphy. I think it's called Showtime. I think it's called Showtime. But Eddie Murphy wanted this other lady. I think she didn't want him back. I really wanted her. She's like, what can I do? And he told his friend, he's like, yo, man, go and rob that lady, and I'm going to save her. Maybe she'll fall for me. Yeah, and his friend, yeah, went to her and tried to rob her, and then he saved her. The problem was that there was a cop that was watching everything. So after he saved that lady, the cop wanted to arrest that dude. And that dude had to speak the truth. You know, the Christian God seemed to, just want to be worshipped. It's like he's creating problems that ain't even there. I mean, think about this. Why are we in an evil world? Why is it that we're living in an evil world? Because this world is evil. Why are we facing a lot of problems in this world? Why didn't he just create a better world? Why are we in a world where there's scarcity? You might say, no, 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 there is no scarcity. Some people are, greedy. Yeah, that's why there's scarcity, is because some people are greedy. Why did he give some people more power than others? There are people that have a lot of power in this world. There are people that are able to create technology. We're not equal. That's something that you must understand. People are not equal. Why did he make some people smarter than other people? I mean, you know that people that are smarter, you know, are going to try to take advantage of people that are, not smart. It always happens that way. Why do animals have to suffer the way that they're suffering? Is it necessary? No, suffering is not a bug. We're not suffering because there was a mistake that happened. So, why are things the way that they are? Isn't it because he wants to be praised? He wants to become a hero in the end. He creates problems that is later going to solve, and he wants to be praised for solving these problems. He wants to be a hero so that people will worship him, because they know that without him they're going to suffer, and they do not want to suffer. You see, it's crazy, man. There's another video that I watched on TikTok today. It was a video of a lady that used to be an atheist. She said that she was a real atheist. She really did not believe in God. She hated Christians. Like, she really did not believe in God, and she hated Christians. But then she became sick. She became very, very sick, and she thought she was gonna die. But she wasn't afraid of dying, because she did not believe that there is a God. So she thought, well, I'm not going to hell, so I'm cool. There is no God. So she was happy that, yeah, her suffering was going to end, because this world is evil. Any person that's conscious knows that this world is evil, and they don't want to suffer. So she's like, yeah, it's all good, because I'm not going to suffer anymore. And then a lady came to her, a lady that she's never seen before. She was in a hospital. She got very sick, and they sent her to a hospital. When she was in that hospital, a lady that she has never met before went to her ward, found her, And she's just like, I want to pray with you. I want to pray with you. I want you to get healed. Now, she didn't believe that lady. She didn't believe that, that lady was going to be able to heal her. They didn't believe that. But, the lady prayed for her, and then she woke up the next day and felt better. Like, she felt better after she woke up. Like, what's going on? I've healed. I'm no longer sick. What's going on? And because of that, she became a Christian. Because of that, she started believing in God. And she wants other people to give him a chance. She wants other people to believe in him. What's crazy is that she had to become sick for this God to heal her. That's why she started believing in him. I want you to get this. If this war was good, right? Like, if this war was good and it made sense, things were how we want them to be, why would we need God? The reason why Christianity is popular in Africa is because we're going through a lot. And we're going through a lot as African people. Things are becoming worse. So we need a savior. So this will tell you something, that Christians don't actually love God. No, 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 no. They just want to be saved. They have a lot of problems. They're dealing with a lot in this world. And they want whatever is going to save them. No, African people struggle a lot, man. They go to sangomas for help. If they find a sangoma that's able to help them, they're going to recommend that sangoma to everyone. Like, yeah, I went to this guy. Yeah, this guy really knows what he's doing. This guy was able to help me. I had these problems and he was able to help me. He told me things that I didn't know about myself, and now my life is great. If that sangoma did not help them, they wouldn't love that sangoma. So this is the thing. Christians don't love God. They just want to be saved. They've been through a lot in this world and they want to be saved. If you're a Christian, ask yourself, do I really love God? What do you love about God? What makes God so great that is worthy of your love? I mean, you're selfish. As a human, you're selfish. I mean, look at all the people that you hate. God is way worse than people that you hate. He has done a lot of horrible things. I mean, he's killed babies for no reason, and for no good reason. I mean, yeah, he had a reason, but it was not a good reason at all. He has killed a lot of innocent people. I mean, he even killed everyone on earth and left one person. No. A lot of people are suffering in this world. They're suffering because he's created this world, right? Meaning, every problem that you've had to deal with in this world, you've had to deal with it because God has created this world. We're talking about a being that has a lot of power. You complain when the government doesn't do what it should be doing. You don't worship the government like, yo, man, yeah, these people have power, and they are worthy of worship. You're not really afraid of them, and you don't really feel that like they can really help you. But you complain all the time when they're not doing what they should be doing for their citizens. Why do you complain? I mean, God is not healing people that are sick. There are a lot of people that are sick in this world. There are children that are dying of cancer right now. God is not healing these people. Why are you not complaining to God? Like, yo, man, you have the power to heal these people. Why are you not healing these people? Why do you complain to your government, but you can't complain to God? You're afraid of him. You don't like this world. That is why when bad things happen, you cry. If you really believed in God, you think, oh well, everything is happening for the best, you know? I mean, think about it. Why do you cry when people die? You shouldn't be crying, you should be happy, you know? Because it's the will of God. You love God so much that no matter what it does, it's good. You don't have a problem, you know, as long as whatever is happening is the will of God. And you believe that He's all knowing, all powerful. So everything that He does or everything that happens is happening because He allowed it to happen. He knows exactly what He's doing. So why should He have a problem? You know, this is the kind of questions that you must be asking yourself, you know, in order to realize that whether you like really love God or not, because you don't. Now, that's something that I've realized about Christians. They do not even love God. They just want to be saved because they're going through a lot, you know. And it's understandable. I mean, this world is horrible, man. The things that humans go through are a lot, you know. This ain't right. So it makes sense why you would believe in an evil God that's claiming that is going to save you in the end, you know, because things are so horrible. People who got money, people who are not suffering, don't usually believe in, you know, this God. There's a reason why countries that are doing well, in countries that are, you know, are doing well, there ain't that many Christians. There's a reason why people who are not suffering don't tend to God. Like what would they be? What will they need from Him? It's people that are suffering that need God because they're suffering. They've lost all hope, so they're like, you know what? Maybe this is going to help us. And what makes Christianity very powerful is that when a lot of people that are suffering gather together and cry, they connect more because they're sharing their energies. You know, they are fighting the same demon. So they connect and feel better. They heal. You know, that's therapy. So they feel a little better. So they think, well, it helps us. I mean, where we would be if we did not believe in God? Maybe we'll be addicted to alcohol. Maybe we would have went crazy because the things that we went through are too much. But because we found God, because we found Jesus, feel you know, we would feel a little better. So what we must understand is this: the truth is more important than anything. Right? You are in this evil world. What you need is the truth. If something does not make sense, it does not make sense. It means that it's not the truth. You have a brain, you gotta use it. If a religion does not make sense, it does not make sense. You must stop lying to yourself. You must stop lying to your children. It's not taking us anywhere. It's only making things worse because it's making people ignorant. You see? And ignorant people are very, very dangerous. Ignorant people are very, very dangerous. Delusional people are very dangerous because if you are ignorant, you're going to become delusional. You're going to see what's going on, but because you are ignorant, because you're delusional. You're not gonna really see things as they really are. Like you'll be like your eyes will be open. You'll see what's happening, but then not interpret these things the way that you must interpret them. You'll see the worst things happening and tell yourself that it's God's will. Or tell yourself that God is just angry. I've heard people say that God is just angry. The reason why South Africa is going through what it's going through is because God is angry. The reason why African people have had to deal with what they've dealt with is because God has cursed them. He cursed all black people. So they must suffer in this world. Come on, man. If something does not make sense, it does not make sense. So what you must understand is that Christianity is not true. It has never been true. People have realized that, wait, this world is crazy. What if we told people that there is a God? What if we told people that there is a God? And this God wants them to listen to us. This God wants them to listen to us. They'll listen to us. And then some people actually realize that, wait, this is working. Let's do the same. Let's just also claim that we're hearing from God because it actually works. You know, people are in a world that they do not understand. So if we say, well, we are hearing from God, then people are going to believe that we are hearing from God. And then they created a religion that became very powerful. Now, when you claim to be hearing from God, it must align with Christianity. It must align with this religion. You see? Because people ask themselves, wait. If Christianity is not true, why are these stories related somehow? Why do these stories seem connected somehow? They're connected because when people write their own books, they must have read the books that other people have wrote. You know, so they must make those stories connect with those stories so that people will, because remember, what's really powerful is the religion. It's not the people themselves. So then whatever they're saying is what it's already, part of the principles of these religions. That's what you must get. That is why when pastors preach, they have to read the Bible. They have to open the Bible. You don't just stand in front of people and start preaching. No, you must open the Bible and read it. Because if you don't open the Bible, people will be like, man, this guy is not hearing from God. This guy is just saying whatever is on his mind. I mean, really, if Christianity was true, why are people not hearing from God now? Why are people not writing their own Bibles now? If you told Christians that they are hearing from God and He told you to write a new Bible, do you think they'll believe you? Humans are weird, man. But I do understand that we've been through a lot as people, so we must believe in these crazy religions. But man, if we really want to save ourselves, we gotta understand that Christianity is not going to save us. There isn't any religion that's going to save us, man. You must want the truth, It mustn't be about being saved. Fuck all of that. You must want the truth. The truth is important. There's nothing that's more important than the truth. Because even if, I want you to understand this, even if God was real and He was saving some people, you must ask yourself, why is He only saving some people? Why is He not saving everyone? Another question you must ask yourself is, why did you have to suffer in the first place? I mean, you could have created a world that actually makes sense. So why did you have to suffer in the first place? Why did you have to suffer to find him? Isn't it because he's evil and he's playing games with us? And if he's evil, what if he does not love us? What if he's praising us? What if he's just manipulating us in all kinds of ways? What if he's not telling us the truth about ourselves? What if he didn't even create us? I mean, this is a valid question. You must understand that you don't know what's going on. So you must be completely skeptical. You must stop pretending to understand what's going on if you don't understand what is going on. You know? If the world is evil, the world is evil. If you don't know what's going on in this evil world, you don't know what's going on in this evil world. So you cannot just believe anything. You know? You cannot just believe things without evidence. Even if there's evidence, you must try to understand things that you are not even programmed to understand. You know, you must evolve to a point where you are able to find answers that you weren't supposed to find. You must be able to see beyond your limits. That's how you're going to free yourself. A cow will never free itself unless it gets to see its things beyond its limits. Like unless it's able to see beyond its limits, it's not going to free itself because it's programmed to do what it's doing. You gotta be so woke that you're actually crazy. That's how you get to see things as they really are. Stop accepting lies, man. If something does not make sense, it does not make sense. No, even if you want comfort, doesn't mean that you must accept lies. No. I mean, you're not going to be here for that long anyway. Why should you seek comfort? You must seek for the truth. Figure out how to free yourself from this place, because it is obvious that this is the kind of place that you must be freeing yourself from. It is obvious that only the truth is going to save you. Only the truth. And the crazy thing is that no one can really tell you what the truth is. No one. It's you who has to tell yourself what the truth is. It needs to get to a point where you take a leap of faith. No, it needs to get to a point where you take a leap of faith. It needs to get to a point where you see things and don't even believe these things are real. Because in this kind of world, you can be manipulated in all kinds of ways. I was talking to this other dude who told me that he used to suffer from schizophrenia. Can't pronounce this word right. Like, I never was able to pronounce this word right. And I was like, I always ask myself, if I suffered from schizophrenia, will I be able to realize that I'm crazy? I mean, I don't believe that people who suffer from schizophrenia are actually crazy. You know, but that's not what I want to talk about. So will I realize that actually the voices that I'm hearing are not voices of people that are here, that other people, you know, are seeing? They're not, other people are not able to hear the voices that I'm hearing. Will I be able to realize that? And I thought, I'm very skeptical. Like, I'm skeptical about everything. So if people told me that, yo, man, you know, there are people who are not hearing, you know, other people are not hearing the voices that you are claiming to hear, I'll be able to, you know, tell if they're not hearing the voices that I'm hearing. Listen, man, in a world like this, where you are being manipulated in all kinds of ways, you shouldn't just believe anything, all right? At all. I mean, what if they create a hologram of Jesus What if they fake the second coming? Ah, not even the second coming, the first coming, because Jesus has never been here. So what if they fake the coming of Jesus? You're gonna believe that what you're seeing is the truth, right? You must be completely skeptical. There isn't, any other person that's going to save you except yourself. This world is crazy, man. Very, very crazy. So you must seek for the truth. Even when you feel like you found the truth, you must still be skeptical. You must tell yourself that, you know what? I need more truth. This can't be it. I need more truth so that you continue to evolve. But some people are just looking for someone to save them. Nah, man, you must be interested in truth. We understand that there's suffering in this world. We understand that we're going through a lot as people, but the truth is important. Even if the truth is painful, even if the path to truth is actually painful, even if it's not comfortable, you must still take it. You mustn't be like, nah, man. Searching for the truth is going to make my life hard, so I'm just gonna do what works for me. Nah. You're not going to evolve. You're going to stay at the same level of awareness and suffer and cause suffering for other people as well. It's only through knowledge that you can actually free yourself. You have to know what's going on. There's this episode of Black Mirror that I like talking about. It's called White Bear, where they would wipe off a memory of this other lady because she and her ex-boyfriend, and a boyfriend killed a young girl and buried her. Like, her boyfriend killed himself before they arrested him. So they decided to punish her by wiping off her memory and inviting people to come and act in front of her. Some of them will pretend to be her friends, some of them will pretend to be her enemies, and they will torture her. But then it will be revealed to her in the end that you're actually being punished. This is what you've done. You and your boyfriend killed this little girl. You're horrible people. Your boyfriend killed himself, so we're going to punish you. We're going to wipe off your memory again, and the whole thing will start again. It's going to be done. I don't know how many times they were going to do it. If she knew the truth, do you think that she would suffer? She would just look at them and be like, I don't give a fuck, man. She wouldn't even play that little game because she knows what's going on. That's why I'm telling you that only the truth it can save you. Lies ain't going to save you. Being comfortable is not going to save you. Fake friends are not going to save you. Because she had fake friends that made her feel like things were going to get better, they were going to win, but everyone was playing a role. No one was real in her life. So it's up to you to decide what's really going on. You have to take a leap of faith. You must be completely skeptical. You mustn't act like you know what's going on. That's how you're going to save yourself. It's important that you are able to find out what the truth is. Man, you've been here for how long? And you still don't know what's going on. You're still confused. You must love the truth, even if it's painful, because it's the only thing that can save you. Lies are taking you nowhere. In fact, This world exists because of lies. That's why we're being lied to every day. If we allow the truth to prevail, this whole matrix will collapse. You know, this whole thing is built on lies. There's no truth here. The truth is within. You must look at what's going on. Ask yourself what it really means. Ask yourself what really makes sense. What really makes sense? Thank you.